Hey, what up guys, it's Obsoleek here, back with another video. Today I wanted to do a Elden Ring tier list from the network tests. So this is only going to have, like 10 bosses, but I just wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on what we've seen so far, and I am basically just trying to do something while I'm waiting for Elden Ring. So the first one, this is the Beastman. One thing I actually do like about this boss is he has like almost like a Gale-like moveset. He has like kind of like a flurry, very similar to Gale. And overall, he's kind of, it's like a mix between Gale and Dancer in terms of how he moves. I would say it's probably like a B. The only reason why I'd say it's a B is because I think that it needs a little bit more attack variety. I feel like there's a little bit of a lack of attacks there. Next up, we have the Blood Knight Darwill. I think it's Bloodhound. This one I'm actually a really big fan of. It reminds me of Dancer. It reminds me of Dancer from Dark Souls 3. I like the bleed effect. I like the pacing of the fight. I like how he's very like aggressive and teleports a lot. I think that this is a really nice mix between like Dancer and the Lothric boss from Dark Souls 3. I forget, Lothric Prince or something. So I would give it an A. I think there's really not much that's holding it back. I just don't think it's S tier worthy. I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. I just think it's not like as good as it could be. Erdtree Watchdog. This one I'm really torn on. So I like the idea of this boss a lot, but the problem is for one, I think it only has like 3 to 4 moves, and it tends to spam this one where it goes into the air and then like, you know, like ground pounds basically. I like the idea of it, but honestly, I'm just not the biggest fan. Like, I feel that it's a little bit weak in terms of how, like, it's just not the most engaging boss fight, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna give it a D. Okay, this one is the Demi Human Chief. At first, I did not like this boss at all. I thought it was like a lame gimmick. I thought that it was just a pretty dumb gank fight and the fight doesn't last for very long. But I actually do like it. It's kind of like managing 2 assassin type enemies, which is actually quite entertaining. So while at first I didn't like it, it did kind of grow on me. I'm gonna give out a C. Not the best, not the worst. We got the dragon. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. Agheal, I think is what it's called. Pretty awesome dragon boss. Really encourages horse combat, which is something kind of new. I think that's this one and Tree Sentinel are probably the only ones that really can take advantage of horse combat. And overall, it's a pretty good dragon boss. I can't really think of any downsides to it, really. I like all the attacks. It's kind of like a mix of, you know, Midir and all other dragon bosses. So overall, pretty good boss. I'm going to give it an A. I'm going to put it below Darwill. Next up, we have Grave Warden. Honestly, this guy's just really simple in my book. Like, he kind of just hits with hammers and that's kind of all. I'm not really a big fan. I want to say D tier. It's just, I guess, boring. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like I'm like playing PvP and someone's R1 spamming me. So not really a big fan. Margot. This fight is absolutely amazing. I don't even know where to begin. The moveset that it has is really, really like big. Like, there is so many moves it can do. There is so many attacks it can do. And not to mention, it can like, has so many variations of combos. Like, it can catch you really off guard. And one of my favorite parts about this fight by far is when phase 2 starts and he says, "Well, thou art a passing skill." I don't know why, but the way Margot says that is absolutely amazing. I love the phase 2 with the hammer. It's a hard fight. It takes time to learn. It's one of the, I think it is the best fight within the network text. Next up, we have Pumpkinhead. I don't really feel like there's a ton to say here. I feel like it's kind of meh, like kind of middle ground. I don't know, I like the like theme of it, but beyond that, I don't think it really offers too much in terms of like, you know, boss wise, I suppose, design wise. I don't really see it in the boss fight too much. I feel like it's kind of basic. So I'm gonna put it on a C below the chief. All right, next up is Stone Digger Troll. I am a little mixed on this one. He has a lot of like AoE ground abilities, which is something I'm still trying to get used to. I find them kind of hard to dodge, and it's something that, at least in previous games, I don't think we really got a lot of. The only one I can think of at the top of my head is Dragon Slayer armor. He has like a little wave. Oh, and Nameless King too. But it's just a huge AoE, and I mean, you can just iframe it, but I don't know, it's something that I gotta get used to. So I'm gonna say B tier. I think that this belongs here, even though I'm not really a big fan of like the AoE thing, or I'm trying to get used to it. And lastly, we have Tree Sentinel. This one I actually do really like. I think it's awesome that it's like the moment you step out of that door, you instantly see him, you can challenge him right from the get-go, and the moveset is nice. It reminds me of the horse knight guy, I can't remember his name, but from Sekiro, and it's just like a really nice boss. It's like Dragon Slayer armor and the horse knight from Sekiro had like a baby, and we got this. It has enough moves to keep the fight interesting, but not too much to make the fight like overbearing. And phase 2 makes the fight a lot more fun. It does have a lot of those AoE ground pound type deals where they just do a huge impact on the ground. Honestly, I think it goes right behind Margot. I don't really have any problems with this boss. It's all even. That's kind of funny. So this is kind of my Elden Ring network test tier list for bosses. We got Margot, Tree Sentinel at S, Darwell and Agile at A, Beastman and Stone Digger Troll at B, Demi-Human at C and Pumpkinhead, and D we have Burial Tree Watchdog and Grave Warden. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm interested to see what you guys think about that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.